I am Rajeshri Venkatramanan, reading 80 words English Shorthand dictation. I think you are all practicing each dictation 3 or 4 times and transcribe into English. That is very, very important. Okay, we can start. We thank you for your letter dated the 25th of last month asking for more detailed information on our complaints about the performance of our car. We took delivery of an 8 horsepower deluxe model together with tow other vehicles slightly under a year ago, and while we have been delighted with the engine and have no cause to criticize the body work of the car, we have been continually annoyed by the failure of various fittings of accessories. When we had been running the car about 3 months, our traveler was stranded on the moors because the petrol gauge was faulty. The gauge registered rather less than half full while the tank was empty. The new gauge was fitted, which proved quite as unreliable as the original one. The tank is now filled according to recorded mileage covered. The flashing lights failed during the 4th month. Their sets had been fitted and each had failed before an electrician traced a short circuit, which he said was the result of poor workmanship in the fittings. We felt the electrician's claim would be difficult to prove and so undertook the replacement's cost. Next, the rubber draft proofing fell from one of the doors, a happening which was succeeded by the discovery of burst stitching, leather work of the right seat. An inner tube burst and was replaced under guarantee. A slipping clutch replaced at our expense, and the latest developments are the failure of the heater, motor, and both front door locks. Within something like 10 months, we have accumulated bills totaling so many pounds. This lets us to assume that the quality of your products is good, but that subcontractors or accessory suppliers are at fault. This is very important issue and a very important matter with very wide and significant implications. We cannot and should not take a very hasty decision on that. This subject has been discussed on the floor of the House on a number of occasions. Even today, the Prime Minister referred to it. Many members who took part in the debate on the demands of the External Affairs Ministry also referred to it. A great deal has been said to explain away the government's stand on it, and I will not be able to add very much to what has already been said, except perhaps this that the government is fully aware of the feelings of the honorable members of this house. I, for one, feel that perhaps all is not well with this organization of British Commonwealth of Nations. There are certain indications to the discerning eye, and unless the founder members of this organization are prepared to play their party properly,